Hello and welcome back to this channel. In the last several videos, I have been speaking to you concerning your chances as a DV 2025 applicant. There are two reasons why I continue to insist on chances for DV 2025 applicants. The first reason is because when applicants get selected in the diversity visa lottery, their major preoccupation is their chances. What are their chances for interview as a diversity visa applicant? And the second reason is because of the misconception, misinformation, the general confusion that surrounds the issue of chances for diversity visa applicants. This video is like the final video in this series that talks about the chances of DV 2025 applicants. Now, in this video, I will be drawing your attention to two things. Those two things need your attention because they could, at the end of the day, not only cause confusion, but be misleading. So that is what this video is about. Now, let's go into each one of them. The first one concerns the statistics of the DV 2025 lottery. That is, the statistics of the lottery that you entered last year in the month of October and November, and you became selected in the month of May when the results were released. The statistics will be published when the visa bulletin is released, either in the month of July or August. If it's in the month of July, then it's in a couple of weeks' time. And if it's in the month of August, then we have up to around 6 weeks for those statistics to be published. Now, those statistics will be telling us the total number of selectees, that is the number of persons that got selected for the DV 2025 program. We'll also get to know the selectees by country, that is how many persons were selected from each country. We can add the selectees by country from each region to get to know the total number of persons that were selected from each region. Now, you guys have been sharing your case numbers, and so we already have an idea of what could be the case number ranges in the different regions in the DV 2025 program. Now, when the statistics of the DV 2025 lottery are released, we will get to know the position of the different case numbers in the different regions. It may not be exact, but we will have an idea of the position that each case number occupies in their region. In a moment, I'm going to return to this first point, but for now, let's consider the second point. The second point has to do with a tool that exists. Now, some of you may have already heard about Zaticious. Some of you will get to hear about Zaticious very soon. Zaticious is the gentleman who extracts SEAC data from the State Department website and makes them available on his own website. It is thanks to Zaticious that we get to know the SEAC data that we discuss on these different YouTube channels. Now, on Zaticious' website, there is a tool that is meant to determine your position in your region. This is how it works. You put in your case number, and that tool tells you how many cases should be before your case and how many cases should be after your case. In case you have fewer cases before your case number, then it means that your case number is a low case number or a relatively low case number. And in case you have more cases before your case number than after your case number, then it means that your case number is a relatively high case number or a high case number. So that tool allows you to know the position of your case number in your region, which is similar to what I said the statistics that will be released in a couple of weeks' time or so will also do. So in essence, both of these mechanisms, that is the statistics to be published soon and the tool that is on Zactitius' website, can be used to determine your position in your region. Now, this is what is very important, and I want to draw your attention to it. A number of years ago, the position of an applicant or a case number in a region was directly attached to his or her chances for interview. In other words, if you have a low position or a low case number, your chances were high. If you had a high position or a high case number, your chances were low. Now, there are those who still present the diversity visa program in that same manner without telling you that things have changed in the diversity visa program. Things are no longer to be considered as they used to be considered back in 2017 or 2018 up to 2019. Since COVID-19, that is in 2020, the reality concerning chances in the diversity visa program has changed. In today's diversity visa program, your position does not automatically determine your chances as it used to be. So when the statistics are released or you get in contact with the tool that I spoke about on Zactitius' website, beware. Use them to get to know your position in your region, but do not automatically associate that position with your chances of being scheduled for interview in the DV 2025 program. There are other factors that have come into play since COVID-19 that affect the chances of diversity visa applicants. In my last video, I shared with you factors that now come into play when it comes to determining the chances of applicants in today's diversity visa program. For those of you who did not watch that video, I'm going to include the link to that video just below this one. If you have the time, click on it and watch it as well to have a better appreciation of how chances are determined in the diversity visa program nowadays. So back to the essence of this video, those two tools or mechanisms that I spoke to you earlier about, they can be used to determine your position in your region, which is not a bad thing. But what you should not do is to automatically associate that position with your chances for interview in the DV 2025 program. That is the essence of this video, and that is what I want you to go away with after watching this video. So that is it. That brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching it. See you, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.